Hello, I'd like to share some helpful keystrokes with you today. These keystrokes will help you navigate large amounts of data in an Excel spreadsheet. They'll help you move from the top to the bottom of a spreadsheet quickly, and they'll help you select and copy data and move it from one file to another. You'll find these keystrokes helpful when you're moving large amounts of data from one file to another. The keys we'll be using today are the Control key, the Shift key, the 4 arrow keys, the Home key, and the End key. The spreadsheet I'm using today is the Delmarva Power Electric use for my home. This is for the Project 5 Excel video in OAT 152. I downloaded my information from the Delmarva website in 12 different files, January's data, February's data, and so on for the year of 2014. So I've got 12 files with 720 rows of data, and I need to compile them into one spreadsheet with 8,760 rows of data, which is the amount of hours in the year. So I've got hourly data for the whole year. We can cut, copy, and paste and scroll, certainly, to do this, but I'm going to show you how using the Control-Shift functions will get us from one place to another quickly. So the top left corner here, we've got January 1st. If we use the Control and the down arrow, we're going to get to the bottom of that column very quickly. And here, we can just take February's data. Let me bring it over here for us. We can take February's data and paste it down below where we need to. So in February, here we are at the bottom of the rows. So if we use Control and up arrow, it's going to get us back to the top. Now in a spreadsheet, your home area is this top left, and you can get there from anywhere by using the Control and the Home button. It's going to take you back to the top left. No matter where you are, Control Home is going to take you back to the top left. Right below the Home button, you've got the End button. So Control End is going to take you to the bottom right of where all of your data is. Of course, you can add Control Shift and then Home. You can select all that data in between. You can also use the Control Shift and the arrow keys to select data. So here we've got Control Shift held down, and we can go over with the right arrow, and then we can go down. Of course, we start here and we go Control Shift down, and then with the right arrow, we can select all that data so we can copy it, Control C. Let's bring it over here, Control V, and paste it. Once again, Control down arrow gets us to the bottom. This is where we want to bring in the next column of data. So here's March. Let's get back to the top of March. Control Shift down, Control Shift right arrow, and then Control C to copy it, and then Control V to paste it. So we're building our spreadsheet quickly. Control Home gets us back to the top, and let's say we want to put in the temperature. So here we've got the date, the time, and the temperature in Fahrenheit for January through December of 2014. So here we have 8,760 rows of data, and we want to copy and paste it. One thing the Control and the down arrow key can do for you is let you know where the bottom of a column is. So for instance, Control down takes us to December 29th. Let's go back home, and then Control down takes us to the bottom of that column, but that column stops because there's a void. So in that void, a couple of things we can do. We can say this equals the average of that, and that gives us a relatively good data point. We go Control down again, takes us to another area. Now we can figure out what data we need to put in there. Fill in the voids with whatever data we've chosen. We've got another void. Go Control down to take us to the next area where the bottom of the column happens to be the bottom of that. So we've got all of our data complete. Control Home, Control Shift End. We've selected all that data. Oops. Let's go back home. Control Shift End, Control C to cut it or to copy it, come back over here. Let's just say, let's insert, well, let's put it here. Control V, put this here, and now we've got a temperature and a time and a date column, which we've got the date and the time here, but we know we've got it lined up. So now we've built our spreadsheet, and we can get large amounts of data from one place to another. We can get through a spreadsheet quickly with the control and the shift function to copy, but just the control and the arrows are going to get us moved around very quickly. You can see here where I've pasted in 8,760 rows and I hadn't completed over here. One quick mention, let's go back home. If we wanted to, you know, from here, Control Shift down and then Control Shift right, we can highlight all that data. So you'll notice, since we started over here, we only went to the bottom of this column. So by that, we're going to lose out on all that data. So if we go back home again and use the Control Shift and the N key, you'll see that it takes us all the way to the bottom right. I hope these keystrokes helped. Thank you very much.